on the curb at a barbecue and hop up out the back like what's up? Killer, robber, take a bus up. That's why when you talk that tough talk, I never feel you. You sound real good and you play the part well, but the energy you giving off is so unfamiliar. I don't feel you. We need something realer. Nas hit me up on the phone, said what you waiting on. Tip hit me up with a twit, said what you waiting on. Diddy send a text every hour on the dot saying when you going.
From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Towing the slab in today's game, Frankie Montas. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And a pitch. Got it by him for the play.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, it happens.
Brendan Rodgers now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Swing and he breaks his bat. Wade makes the grab on the run. Now here's Nolan Jones. 0 for 4 in the win last night. Just missed.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Into center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ryan McMahon in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Elias Diaz. And he can't make the play. 1 run is in. They're waving McMahon home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 2-0. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Sean Bouchard will hit next. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Diaz stands at second with 2 gone. Fought off foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Dakota Hudson. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup. And they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
And strike two. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That one is gone. He circles the bases. His second of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Ryan Reynolds here. This one smoked on its way out of here. Gigantic blast. His 11th of the year, and we're all square. It's 2-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. Swung on, belted. Doyle reaching back towards the wall. Just missed it. Cut off, throw to second. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. He'll circle the bases. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Akil Baddoo stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. On the ground, Montero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Lowry's Montero. That clips the corner. Montero hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Just missed. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Number 82 now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Digging in, Brenton Doyle. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. The Rockies trailing by 2 here at the top of the second. That one misses. Going to count 1-2. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. To third. Tag. Got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Well, the big no-no right.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Now a screamer into the outfield. Bouchard makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
He swings and fouls one off.
Just look at his recent stretch of games. He's done a good job of getting hits with runners in scoring position. This guy's delivering hits when his team needs him most.
Montero takes it himself.
He's out.
And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Back here at PNC Park. New inning getting started. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Stays alive. And the righty deals. Swing and a pop-up. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones. Wouldn't chase that time. The Rockies down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Down low.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Into left center for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Wait, there's one. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Stepping in, Kyren Paris. Now he breaks his bat, and that's a foul ball.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning is so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Kicks and fires.
Ball
Outside low. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 27.
Jake Fraley getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that one hammered. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here's Chuck Nasty. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Pittsburgh as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in Pittsburgh, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Sean Bouchard. Right through there for a strike.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And here it comes. Inside, just missed. Struck him out looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Montero batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall, should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And that one is off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they trail by 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Pitch is in there, and the count even at 1. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 out. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. The Pirates up by a run here in the 2nd game of the series. In the air right field. Blackman makes the catch, and that'll do it. Rocks with the run-scoring double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And we're back. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And the pitch. Here's a high chopper. Tovar. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So now the DH spot. Akil Baddoo. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The pitch. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Ground ball up the middle. Rogers. Not in time. He's safe.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
One gone, runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. And the throw out at third. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ready now for the fifth inning. So in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. Down the line. Snags it on the run. One away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
McMahon in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. And they'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. This one in the air center field. Fraley should have it. Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's going to be O'Neal Cruz. And that one pulled foul.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And a foul ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The 1-2. Well struck right field. Jones going back on this one. Caught just shy of the wall. So the lineup flips over, and here is Lamont Wade Jr. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. down, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Kyron Paris now at the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Paris, 22 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here. Top six, and here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. And that is strike one. Righty delivers.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Paris sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Bouchard at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Popped in the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come.
Flips to second, and that's two.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Here at PNC Park, bottom of the sixth, and now Brian Reynolds, and that one fouled off.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Austin Gomber preparing to come on if needed. Lambert also getting ready. Went too far that time. It's 1-2. The pitch. To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe. Austin Gomber comes on now. He last pitched 2 days ago. Jake Fraley, the next Pirate to hit. That one to first. The throw to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Outside. Ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air out to center. Doyle coming on. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, number 82. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Clips the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
The other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Rockies set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. Way inside. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now the lefty fights that one away. Still 1-2. The lefty fires. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Man at second. And there's a hit. Throw quickly into third. They're at the corners now to start the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
There goes the runner. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And there's one away. The throw into second.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Cruz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in the play. Lucas Gilbert gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Out at third, and that ends the inning. So digging in, Brendan Rodgers.
Well, after scoring runs, this is...
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jordan Montgomery.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Montgomery, the 6'6" southpaw, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And that's just strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Pulls that one foul. Now a pop-up on the infield. Should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And Jake Bird on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Harris stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss, and the count even 1-1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Ground ball to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Fraley now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Reynolds, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2.
1-2.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Swing, and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around third, the relay throw. Tries to get back and save.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
On the ground to short. Throws to first in time. Here's the third baseman. Keep Brian Hayes. He's already homered in this game. Pinch hitter coming on. Matt Mervis. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 away for him. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The Pirates trying to break this one open here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, base hit right field. In comes the runner from third, and they're up by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, a bounce to the right. Rogers. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. Staying in the game on defense, Matt Mervis. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Diaz leading things off and takes a strike. That one missed.
1-1.
Into center. Fraley should have it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. He's 2 outs away. Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. Fraley getting an angle on it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Rockies down to their last out. And Lowry's Montero digging in for the Rockies. Right through there for a strike. And that's a little bit high. And it's a ball and a strike. The Rockies down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Love upon it. Leave it. I wanna like it's so fine and spicy, baby. Jump up on this. I guess that's why you like it, baby. Come and give this. Takes a lot to excite me, baby. Give it all you got. I'm a tough cookie, baby. Get the right side. Why you texting me? You know I won't reply. Why you wait with me when I wasn't this fly? Now I'm on top and now I'm riding sky. Don't need nobody, but I'll take you down tonight. And now I'm okay with being hot for all these clothes anyway. My body dripping, but you gon' have to pay. But when you get it, like a candy, keep your eyes on me apply. Get it, don't you die. Love a bomb, leave it. Say,